I don't know why that came bloody on. Stupid thing. What a dick. Oh, I can see why now. Stupid boy. I'm logged in as the wrong person. There we go. Right. Evening, Kelsey, love. How are we this evening? Good, I hope. Oh, heck. I don't know what I'm doing here. I ain't got a clue. My desk's just covered in rubbish. My earphones are falling out and cracking up. I presume you can hear me, Kelsey, love?
Massive shout out to Kelsey.
There we go. I'm good, thanks. I'm very good. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Good heavens above. Everyone. Both of us. Oh, no. There's three of us. Now, aren't we lucky? I've actually got a call this evening from the boy. You have to forgive me because I'm just trying to clear my desk at the same time as I'm talking. I know it's a bit unprofessional, really, because I haven't a bloody clue what I'm meant to be doing. Well, I do, but I don't know what I've done. What shit have I done here? Oh, I don't know. Oh, right. I see now. Okay. Yeah. All three of us.
Big up to everybody in the chat.
Good heavens above. Hope everybody's all right. Now that the weather's pulling out a little bit better. Well, I presume it's better for everybody. It's okay here. It's quite warm. It's so warm, I've been eating on all day. Yeah, well, I got to look fresh. Fresh. It's only twice a week I look fresh. Really, the rest of the week I look like I don't know, a troglodyte, an unshaven git. But I do have a shave on a Sunday night and a Monday night, and then I leave it basically until next Sunday. So there you go. That's my whatever it is. I don't know what you could call it. That's my routine. That's what you call it, a routine. God, I'm bloody jiggling about. What's happening here? Why is my camera so shit tonight? Clary, good evening.
Massive shout out to Clary.
Grooming routine. That's the word I was looking for, Kelsey. Thank you. Oh, get away with you. This bloody camera. Get away. There, I've got it, I think. It just moves on its own. It gets on my nerves. Yeah, just let me have a look at my notes because I made notes when he phoned me up this morning or this afternoon. Wasn't this morning. It was this afternoon. Dickhead. Not sure what I'm doing. I'm cracking up. There we go. Yeah. Well, they want a lot. They want a lot to. there's not a lot to update on, really. He said he's in good spirits. He's okay. He misses everybody. He's got plans for when he comes out. He's reading up on all this stuff to do when he comes out. Knows exactly what he's going to be doing. So I have a routine wet shave twice a week. It's not often I have a wet shave. I normally use the razor, the electric-y thing. But I had a wet shave this evening because it was a little bit thick. So, yeah. Yeah, so he's in good spirits, and he's doing well on his Xbox, apparently. Cracking his Xbox. Well, I thought I looked fresh every week. Do I normally look a bit haggard? I don't normally look as though I haven't had a shave, though, surely. No, I don't. I know I don't. I should have a shave every time before I come and go live. But, yeah, it's Ed's in a different place today for some reason. Well, I'm not saying for some reason. Yeah, it's flying by. We'll soon be down to less than a year. If you say it quick. I can honestly say he won't be ticking the days off yet on his calendar. I might send him a countdown calendar. That could be a good idea. I might just invent a countdown calendar that he can tick. Like on the old films where they put a little cross on the wall, and every 5 crosses they put another cross, 2 crosses across to show it's a week. Get him something like that, Move one matchstick and show what you're doing. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. But, yeah, my mind's elsewhere. I thought I was on a bit of a roll this afternoon because I thought I'll just spend a couple of hours on my DNA stuff. And I got so excited because I got so excited because I thought I'd found my father. However, it turned out I'd got the wrong person, so I hadn't found him. Yeah, I was. It was just something that come into my head. If you see what I mean, Kelsey. Makes sense not allowing calendars, doesn't it? I suppose. But well, they like to break you. That's why they don't want you to be expecting anything. So, if you listen to the radio, we could put a Monday request on the radio, saying days to do are getting few. My bags are packed and I'm ready to go. But yeah, I can see I can't think of the reason why they don't allow a calendar, but I can see the point in not allowing one, if that makes sense. Makes sense in my head. But there again, lots of things have made sense in my head and been bloody wrong. It's one of the things in life, isn't it? Where we make mistakes. Yeah, so let's have a look and see what I've got. All right, dickhead. Just talk among yourselves for a second. I'm just typing something. Do you know, I lost my eye out. I don't know why that is. Your spelling can be a bit shit at times. There we go. Yeah, it's so that they can't look forward to anything. But there you go. Yeah, so he's on his, he's still doing his education, and he's working well. So, and he said he's looking forward to watching Home Alone 2 tonight. And I thought, oh, wow. A bit of a play on words there, isn't there? Home Alone 2. But yeah. But he also told me to give a shout out, but you'll know when the shout out's ready. All right, so that's what he was watching then. I've just watched it on ITV2. Yeah, he might have been watching that one then, because I can't see. It must have been on TV. I can't imagine that they've got videos are out like that. And catch up telly and, you know, all that kind of shit. Presume they've just got the normal channels. I don't know. They might have preview, mightn't they? You can get all sorts on preview nowadays. If it's a preview TV, you go to channel 100, you can get loads of catch up. Well, so I'm told. I don't have a preview TV. I have one of them knockoff Fire Sticks, so I can see everything anyway. So there you go. Yeah, I've just finished watching. What's the man? What's he called? The Day of the Jackal. I've just finished watching that. That was on Sky. That was quite good. I enjoyed that. But my problem when I'm watching these series, I like to finish. I like to wait for them all to finish, and then I watch it. I binge watch. I watch them all. Well, as long as there's not like 50 of them. Black Queen, good evening. Nice to see you. To see you, nice. Yeah. So I spent most of Friday watching The Day of the Jackal, which was quite good. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Everybody else seems to be good as well, so they say. But you know what YouTube's like. We can all lie, like I don't know what. Oh yeah, well done. Why do people message me when they know I'm live? It's I should really ignore the bloody phone, I suppose. That would be good. But yeah, we're a bit few on the ground this evening. Is it everybody out shopping and putting up the decks and decking the halls with boughs of holly? Tra-la-la-la-la, la-la-la-la. Because now's the season to be jolly. Apparently. Allegedly. But I can't see my channel for some reason. That's because I closed it down. Good heavens. Right, so there we go. That's why I was getting feedback. It was still running in the background, the bloody stupid thing. Why is that? Yeah, there you go. I've muted it now, so I'm not getting any feedback. So there you go. I'm getting quite good at this now, knowing where to go and what to do and how to do it. He's in good spirits, Black Queen. Spoke to him this evening about 5:45-ish time. And yeah, he's in good spirits. He's sticking at his education. He's still working hard. And he's smashing his Xbox. Well, not smashing it, smashing it. I wonder if he played. Oh no, that sounds awful. I nearly said, I wonder if he plays with himself, but then I thought, no, I better not say that really. But I've said it now, haven't I? So there you go. Oh, God, I can come out with some stupid things at times. Excuse me. I'm getting quite good on my Sundays, really, because I've actually eaten before I've come on tonight. Normally, I wait until I've finished and then do something to eat. But I've changed my routine a little bit. Yeah, he's doing okay, and time's flying. Tempest Fuji. I don't think he's allowed Magnum, mate. Sorry, Stephen. He'd be permanently pissed if he was allowed bloody Magnum, wouldn't he? So there we go. No, he's in good spirits without Magnum, which is a consolation, I suppose. But I forgot to ask him if he was still working in the upholstery department, if that's the right word for it. But I'm presuming Kelsey will let me know. Ooh, sorry, Stephen, I don't get that one, but there you go. I'll swap him for a Ching. Yeah, I don't get that one, Stephen. But you'll have to forgive me because you should know that I'm bloody old, thick as a dustbin lid. If brains were worth money, mine wouldn't be worth knack all. And saying that, if I had a brain and brains were dynamite, I wouldn't have enough to blow me bloody head off. Oh, look at this! He's getting to be. When he gets out, it'll be going into. He'll be going into making bucket chairs and sofa arms and stuff. Right. Yeah, so he'll be a master upholsterer. I used to be quite good at upholstery. Well, laying on it, chilling out stuff, not making it. But I don't have a shout out for Stephen, but a big shout out, Stephen. But I don't have one on me.
Massive shout out to Kelsey.
I have one or two, but I don't have many. Now, this may seem a real stupid question, Stephen, but have you been in before and because your name doesn't ring a bell. And saying that, not often does names ring a bell with me. Unless, of course, they've got names like the Real Honest Ghost, because that one just sticks in your head, doesn't it? Doesn't roll off the tongue, but it sticks in your head. It's like one of them little worms. Yeah, he's well, so he's well, Stephen. He's good. He's in good spirits. He's working hard. He's doing his education, and he's kicking the shit out of his Xbox. And again, I forgot to ask him if he's got any different games, because he told me he had Call of Duty and FIFA 1806 or something like that. I can't remember the exact date, but it won't be fairly new, will it? I don't know if FIFA did it in 1806. Not into football that much. But spoke to him and he sounded good. He sounded very cheery. You know how you can get from people's voices an inclination of their demeanour. Well, he sounded upbeat. And there you go. But I asked him if he'd got me Christmas card, but he said no. So there you are. funkypigeon.com. Love them. So he only makes arms for sofas. Who makes the rest if he only makes sofas, arms? Or is he not trusted to make the big bit? Might be that. It might be a bit of a more skillful job, I suppose, eh? Do you think? Let me just move this. There we go. All right, okay. So there you go. Kelsey's answered the question. They all make different components, then another workshop do the upholstery. Right. So he doesn't upholster, he just makes the bits to add to the furniture, and then somebody else upholsters them. That makes sense, doesn't it? A bit like what do you call them things where it starts at the one end and finishes at the other? You know, like Henry Ford's making cars thing. I've forgotten what they call it now. There's a word for it somewhere, and I can't think of what that word is. But but yeah, it's a very quiet evening this evening. Don't know what's happening. Well, some we're up into single figures. Oh, we are in single figures. Just below double figures, which is about normal for us, really, on a Sunday night. Just into double figures. But oh, good heavens! I've got something in my throat and I can't get it out. That might work. Has anybody done anything interesting this week? I haven't. Unless you call going out to start my car to make sure it works. Interesting. Oh, I went to the shops once. That's it for the week. Don't go out much. No point is there's not a lot out there. Besides that, it's bloody cold. But yeah, I still don't. So, Stephen, do you partake in Magnum then? Because there's not many people mention it now. They used to. Oh, that's nice, Kelsey. Steak for dinner. Cracking, eh? Which year has that come out of? That one. Okay. There we go. Mad. Why have I got my earphones in? Because there's nobody saying anything, is there? I don't think. No. Don't know why I've got my earphones in thinking about it. Vodka and chocolate. Wow. That's living it up, isn't it? Vodka and chocolate. So when you say for the weekend, was that Friday to Sunday, or was it just Saturday afternoon and Sunday? Unless you're still there, of course, which I wouldn't have thought you are. Don't know. You go out more times than gas, Kelsey. You're never in. But you don't spend much on electric because if you're not there, you won't be using it. But there you go. Well, that's a good couple of days. Cackling. Wow. Train's running all right today then. I presume they must have been if you've got home. Because I heard they were having a problem over that way. It could be wrong. I might have misheard it on something else. Might have been listening to something else because I do listen to crap on TV occasionally. As you do, you know. I'm thinking of going across the bridge on Monday, but I'm not quite sure whether I can. If I can manage to get my backside out of bed, it might help. You know, it's all right. So the trains were a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, I've lost the plot now because I forgot what I was just going to say. Oh yeah, getting up. Because I don't have to get up for work. You know, I don't have a clock in the house. I don't have a watch. As you can see, don't use a watch. It's a body clock. So I rely on my body. And for some unknown reason, I think the batteries are failing a little bit because I can't seem to get my backside out of bed until about 10:30. Nah, it would help if I went to bed earlier, I suppose. An object on the overhead wires was the story they gave us. Well, it won't be snow, will it? That'll be next week. Snow on the line. We'll have to cancel the trains because there's snow on the lines. We're not used to it. Waterlogged, snow on the lines, high winds. Any excuse. keep on coming out with stupid excuses why they can't run trains on time. But so what's the weather like with Black Queen? I was on the WhatsApp last night to my sister who was up near Young, and she goes out every day for a walk. And she said it was a little bit cold. So I don't suppose it's snow though, or rain. But yeah. Oh, cold and raining. Oh, there you go. It's cold here, but it's not. It's cold here, but it's not raining. Well, I'm saying it's cold here and not raining. I'm not sure about the rain because it's dark, isn't it? And I can't see out the window because curtains are closed. Keep the heat in, as my mum used to say. Close them curtains. You're letting all heat out. Oh, we never had any bloody heat. 2 pieces of coal, that was about it. No, it's not windy. That's one good thing. Apparently, it's going to be quite nice until about Wednesday night, Thursday. And then it's going to highlight. It's going to piss it down Wednesday, Thursday. And then it's going to get warm again for the weekend. Just before Christmas. That's nice, isn't it? A warm Christmas. That'd be nice. Be able to go out and have a barbecue soon. Once this global warming gets its finger out and gets us a lot warmer, we'll be able to barbecue our Christmas dinners. That'd be a sight, won't it? Yeah, I think they're pulling your leg, Dom, quite honestly. They're just trying to raise people's hopes. Or it's either that or the train companies have slipped them a tenner to tell them, make sure people think it's going to snow for Christmas, and then they'll all panic and won't want to get the trains. No snow. So, Black Queen, you've been to football, was it today? Was it a juniors match or the seniors match? I presume it was a juniors match. I can't imagine you're going to watch Scarborough football team play. I think all they do is just chuck chips at each other, don't they? Not a lot of people will get that one, I suppose. Well, quite honestly, I quite like the snow. I like it, not real deep, but I like it nice, crispy, like crispy underfoot that you can walk about, and it's you can hear that crispness in your footsteps. But it isn't the snow that's the bad thing, is it? It's when it starts to bloody melt. That's when it gets bad snow. Oh, little boy's got a man of the match then. Well done. Clamp down on Hooligans. Ooh, I can't even say the bloody word, look. Whatever you're talking about, anyway, I can't say it. Can't have a lot of hooliganism at Scarborough, can there? There's only about 4 people watching there. And two of them are the groundsmen. I shouldn't really take the piss, should I, about the football teams? I mean, we've got one here in Hull, and I can actually say that they want bloody shooting. Quite honestly, yeah, you would be proud if he plays well and he got a man of the match. Well, yeah, I'd be proud of mine if he did that. Oh, we're talking about the young. Ah, right. We're talking about the younger game rather than I was talking about Scarborough being crap. But there you go. That's me on a different plane. I do apologise. You're on about under 13s. Well, you've got to remember that there's some bloody pushy parents out there and always want their kids to do something that they can't do them bloody selves. Is he? So he's 11 and plays for under 13. So that's quite good. So he'll have another 3 years, 11, 12, 13, another 2 years in that division. Yeah, so that sounds good. My grandson is what do you call it? I was going to say it plays for his local team, but he plays for a young team in Bridlington, and I can't remember the name of it, but he's quite good at football apparently, so I'm led to believe. So your eldest boy snapped his ACL. I bet that bloody hurt. That's not a good thing to do, is it? So does he not play now, or is he better and he's going back to play? And when you say he played for Scarborough, do you mean the Scarborough FA team? I don't know what you could call it, really. I don't even know what league they're in. It'll be about fourth league, I suppose, third or fourth. If there is a fourth league. There used to be when I was a young'un, but they didn't used to be Premier, but there you go. Yeah, it can be a bit of a nightmare operation on your ACL. I can't remember who it was, but I remember one of our big England football players. He did his ACL and he was out for a year, and he'd only been back about a fortnight, and he did the other bloody one. So that's the way to do it, isn't it? Sign up for a big club, do your ACL, have a year off, go back, do the other ACL, have another year off. 2 years pay, we're not doing that call. Scarborough and Pickering, under 19s. Oh, right. That sounds really posh, doesn't it? Scarborough and Pickering, under 19s. Very nice. So does he not play because he can't, or does he not play because it's knocked his confidence? If you know what I mean? Because those type of injuries can knock your confidence, can't they? It can be a bit of a nightmare when you get injured, but and of course he won't have had the support that like the one I was on about playing for England. He'd have got buckets of support. All right. Except a new kneecap. My brother's had 2 new kneecaps, and I tell you what, he can't bloody walk. I don't know why. I think they must have put dustbin lids in his knees. He can't seem to bend his bloody knees anymore. I don't know what it's all about. It's saying that he's 84. He's obviously he's not going to run around, is he? Yeah, it would. You know, like I said, it would knock your confidence. Anything like that, you know, anything that. Right, there you go. That's women for you. You see, only been a year since up, and it's not strong enough yet. But he's got a new girlfriend, so there you go. That says everything. You want to get him a biscuit tin for Christmas, darling. He'll appreciate it later on in life. Yeah. I bet you it. I've never heard it anything go like that, but I presume it would be like a whip. You know, when Indiana Queen, what's that all about? Indiana Jones, I meant, not Indiana Queen. Indiana Jones, when he cracks his whip, you know, I presume it's like that. Yeah. Well, that's one way of using the tin, I suppose. That's not the way I'd use it, but it's one way. But yeah, apparently Lidl's doing a reindeer biscuit tin for Christmas. That'd be nice. Do you know there's some awful lines coming into my head, and I'm biting my tongue to hold them back. But, but there you go. Yeah, but festive contraception. Wow, that's a big word for Kelsey, isn't it? Look, contraception. Hell's bells. It's yeah, festive contraception. Wow. Yeah, that could certainly put the tin lid on your celebration. What? I'm laughing away. It's because dirty thoughts are running all the way through my head. It's like it's like being 21 again in my head. But oh God, yeah, crack of the whip. That's what we want. A fair crack of the whip. Sharon, good evening. So, Cheggs phoned me at 6 and he says,
Massive shout out to Sharon.
There you go. Hope you're well. Been told you've been entertaining this weekend. That'd be nice. Do you know, I don't know why I've raised my voice. I don't have to raise my voice to have bloody microphones on in front of my mouth. But yeah, so it's and for all those who didn't get a shout out.
Big up to everybody in the chat.
There you go. I can't give a shout out to everybody because I ain't got the names. Well, I've got some names, but I haven't got the one. I've lost the plot now. I was saying something and I've lost the plot. Oh, bless him. We had a lovely time chilling. Yeah, I bet you did. Wow. Ed's gone. Somebody might remind me about what train of thought I was on at the time I was speaking before I got waylaid. It's man, he when he phoned me, you know, he says,
let's bring some positive vibes to this space, do you know what I mean?
And I said, yeah, I do, quite honestly. But we do have positive vibes. We don't have any divvies coming in. We don't have any trolls coming in. And we only have nice people. So there you go. Anyway, just in case anybody who is watching, and there is some sat in the background watching, but a big shout out to Bibby. He's breached to 1,000 subscribers this last couple of days. Black Queen, good evening, love. Yeah, so like I say, Bibby's hit more than 1,000 subscribers. He's over the moon. He's over the moon, is the lad. Love it. Couldn't happen to a nicer lad. I like Bibby, I can honestly say. Swears a lot though, doesn't he? I've noticed that about him. He swears more than me. And that's saying something. But yeah. So, as you can see, I'm reading at the same time as I'm talking, and I'm looking up on the right-hand side to see if the pictures are changing, because it didn't. Oh, they are, yeah. Yes, I'm getting quite good at this because I've got everything on one screen now. I don't have to look that way to the other screen unless I need to type something. But I've got everything on one screen, so I don't really need to turn my head. I can look and talk as though we're talking to one another now. It's only my eyes that show it, you know, when I'm looking elsewhere. So anyway, talking about subscribers, Sharon, I haven't looked at yours for a while, but how are you doing with yours? Are your subs going up, or are you not doing anything, or have you just sucked the bullet and said, oh, I can't be bothered? Yeah, but there you go. All right. Funny, my writing just went a little bit small there for some unknown reason. Yeah, so nobody's answering me questions, so there you go. I'll just keep talking about now. All right, so you're not really doing anything, Sharon, until into the new year. Well, that'd be nice. Is it going to be on the fighting side, you know? Because I presume BKFC is the bare knuckle fighting thing. Is your channel going to be on that? Not going to be on the dark side, I hope. I don't know. Is both of the BKFC people, are they on the dark side, or are they? Do you know? It just goes to show you how much I don't know, really. I presume that it must be a well thought out area, I suppose. That's what I like. No dark side. You don't need those dark side, because
don't be a troll. It's nice to be nice. Don't be nasty.
Yeah, you see, there you go. That's from the boy. He's telling you. So if there's anybody, and there is a couple sat in the background watching, Anybody watching in the background, you heard him say it. No trolls. Don't troll. It's nice to be nice. And yeah, well, there you go. You know, it's not a thing that's floated my boat at all. Hasn't bare knuckle fighting, but I'm not a boxing fan, if you know what I mean. And I don't know, it's a bit stupid that, because really I do like sport, all sports really. I just don't sit and watch boxing as such. But I suppose if it's bare knuckle, it's a little bit more vicious. I don't know. I don't really know how it works. I presume they just kick the shit out of each other. Is it only a fists? It's not like this karate shite, you know, where they can kick, scratch, bite, nip, and whatever. Basically, they can do anything they want. But I presume if it's bare knuckle fighting, I can't imagine that you can do anything. Yeah. But when you don't know, do you? It's just bare knuckle. All right. So it's just like a boxing match without the gloves and headgear and shit like that. So I suppose it could be quite interesting. I might just take the time and come and watch one. It'd only be one though. I wouldn't be going for watch a bucket full of them, just to see what it is really. It's a sport you either love or hate. So it's a Marmite sport. There's lots of Marmite sports, isn't there? You know, American football, that's a bloody Marmite sport, if you can call it a sport. But yeah, there is. Well, it's like darts as well, isn't it? That's a Marmite sport. You either love it or you bloody hate darts. I think, in my opinion, I think it's bloody boring. Quite honestly, chucking darts at a bloody piece of thing on the wall. Can't see the point. But saying that young lad, I watched a thing this morning on the news about that 17-year-old world champion or whatever he was this year, and he's playing again starting next week, I think, for the 2025 world championship. And there's a word and I can't think of what the word is, but and they said, you know, if he wins the 2025, he gets £500,000. Well, that's not bad, is it? For throwing three little bloody sticks at a bit of a board on a wall. £500,000. It's not to be laughed at, is it? Really? I presume in bare knuckle, it's not a cash sport. I presume there'll be betting like in the background and shit like that. But I can't imagine you'd be getting paid and all that. You know, I don't know. I presume there's belts and stuff, but I can't imagine that there'd be prize money because the government would make it pissing illegal, I suppose. I don't really, you know, it just goes to show how much I know. Quite honestly, I'm talking crap because I have not got a clue. I've seen a few comments when I used to watch, I've forgotten his name now, Hedgehog man, forgotten his name, VC, mentioned about the boxing, and and he showed one or two clips, but it always looked like a fight in the street, if you know what I mean. I didn't see any big contests. So they can get a good way. Oh, right. So they get part of the ticket sales. And if you don't mind me asking, how much is a ticket to go and watch? Yeah, I presume there'll be more than one bagged on a card. I presume. You can't. I just can't. I can't see just having two people fighting and that's it over. But again, there you go. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to fill the time in, chat, and because nobody's chatting back as they do. But yeah, I might just, when the weather gets a bit better, I might just Jesus, wet. I won't be coming to watch it then. 175 quid for ringside. Wow. That's a lot, isn't it? How many bouts was that then? How many is it bouts? I presume it is bouts, isn't it? How many different fights was there then for the 175 quid? Is it in a... Oh, it's all questions now, look. Getting late, getting up to the hour, and I'm coming out with bloody questions now. So, is it all in a proper ring and all, all that kind of thing? All right, so 12 bouts. Oh, it's not bad then, is it? A tenner about, just a bit more. It's not bad, I suppose. But here comes a really, really out of the left field question. But is bare knuckle fighting a registered sport, or is it illegal sport? Just goes to show you, doesn't it? I just thought it was, Mr. Naive sat here. I just thought it were people, in somebody's back garden, like setting up a ring and having a fight. I don't really know if that's the right way. But I just brought a memory, just talk about setting up a ring in. Just brought a memory back into my head. I can't remember the year, but I used to have a pub just outside Rawdon, not just outside Rawdon, just outside Leeds in Rawdon, near Leeds Bradford Airport. It was called the Emmett Arms, and I once got into a slanging match with this local lad. We were around about the same age, and he got his gob going, and anyway, we decided we were gonna have a fight. Just don't know what you call it, but have a fight and say, yeah, you were right if you win, and I'm right if I win. If you see what I mean. Anyway, so we got a field from. We went to see the local farmer, and we got his field, and we set the ring up in his local field, and we had the fight. Needless to say, the police turned up and stopped us. But and I got into trouble from the brewery for bringing the brewery into disrepute, which I thought was a little bit of a shitty statement to make because I was winning. So there you go. And I'm trying to remember what year it was, or it was mid-80s, I think. But we had gloves on and not, it wasn't bare knuckle or out. we'd put gloves on. We'd got a rep, you know. We'd done it all right. I thought it might do the pub well. That's really why I went for it. But somebody phoned the police, and the police came and made us stop. Local paper came and took a story. And like I say, I got into trouble, so... All right. I don't know who, you know, I don't know whose fight I've watched. I watched a couple of fights, and I can remember one, and it was like under a flyover. And there were just 6 or 7 blokes were making a ring. They want ropes and all that kind of shit. Just somebody kicking the shit out of somebody else and trying to make it sound like it's a boxing match when it wasn't really. There you go, anyway. But there you go, folks. I've talked away for an hour about absolutely knack all I know about. But it's been quite interesting. I might just have a look at the at 1 or 2 of the channels when I'll have my coffee and a quick mince pie, and then I might just have a look and see what I can find out about the bare knuckle fighting scene, and might report on it next week if I see one. Might not, but there you go. Anyway, it's coming.
Please leave a comment. The stream's about to finish. Leave your comment. Refresh the page. Leave a comment. You can't leave one now. You have to refresh it as soon as it's ended. Please do that. Respect.
There you go. So it's
big up to everybody in the chat.
I'm just playing for time because I can't. My mouse is not showing up. I don't think I'll get hooked on it, Sharon. I can tell you now. I'm not at that age to get hooked on stuff. Bibby, good evening, mate. It's you haven't missed a lot. I've been talking about bare knuckle fighting because I don't know knack all about it, and Sharon's been telling me all about it and stuff like that. So I'm glad you've come on because I just wanted to say a big shout out to you, Bibby, for hitting your 1,000. I'm impressed. And yeah, I'm impressed. Anyway, folks, it's 8 o'clock. The hour's up. I've loved chatting. We haven't had a lot in, but I've enjoyed it. And see you all tomorrow night. The quiz is really, really, really easy tomorrow night. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So it's a TTFN. Live long and prosper. And I'll see you tomorrow night if you come in. Take care.